Hey guys, welcome to my channel Artie's Art Mania. This is a channel focusing on being one stop for all art lovers just like me. If you're new here, do subscribe to my channel and join the growing family of art lovers. In today's video, I will be painting this scenery using gouache. This will be my first attempt on painting a full scenery using gouache. For painting this, I will be using the BRUSTRO gouache 24 color set. If you want to know about gouache and my first impressions on BRUSTRO gouache set, I have another video which I'll be linking in the description box below. We will be needing a watercolor paper, brushes, gouache paints and water to do this painting. I will be using mid-yellow, violet, vermilion, teal, flesh tint and ivory black. With a flat brush, I am taking some flesh tint and with the help of little water, I am applying it on the paper. Unlike watercolors which dry dull, gouache dries bright and feels chalky. The idea is to keep the layers minimum as the first layer also gets activated when we work with the second layer. Then I'm moving ahead with vermilion and I'll be following the same technique. Keep the strokes as random as possible. There's no one right way to do it when it comes to painting. Painting sky can be pretty tricky due to the clouds. But however you paint, always remember the basics of physics. The objects closer will always look bigger than the objects that's far away. When it comes to sky, the clouds on the top of our vision will always be closer to us and hence bigger than those far off. When we get these small details right, whatever the colors that we choose, the painting will look realistic. As we get to the horizon, I am trying to keep the spread of each color's minimum as compared to the topmost part. This will give the desired depth effect. Drawing a horizon line before we start painting near the horizon becomes very important to mark the difference between sky and water. I'm now going ahead with my second and final layer. As I said, the base layer would get activated if we use more water in subsequent layers when it comes to gouache. So, I'm using more concentrated paint with very less water to build the second layer. Once again, I'm applying random strokes. One more thing to remember is, since we are creating a sunset effect, we should ensure that the center portion near the horizon stays bright. For that area, I am retaining mid-yellow. Then, I am using black color to paint the darkest areas of the sky. I'm using this color to mark the shadows of my clouds. So if you observe closely, I will be using black at the bottom of a bright color to create the depth effect. Now I will be moving on to painting the water. Once again I will be starting with flush tint. In water there will be a reflection of clouds, but they need to look flowy. So to create realistic effects in water, we don't need to paint all the clouds just like in the sky. Instead, we should use all the colors of the sky while painting water. To create a flowy look, we have to paint water in horizontal strokes. Using a flat brush will help. To make the horizon line look very prominent, I want to add some trees and buildings on the horizon. Since the object that far will not look big or clear, I am just painting some random objects in the shape of bushes with ivory black. This will create the desired effect. I'll be using the same technique of creating depth in water using ivory black. For this, again I'm using horizontal strokes. I'm drawing relatively a still water body. If you want to paint waves, then the technique is very different. I will make another video on that shortly. To make the painting even more realistic, I'm going to paint a silhouette of a small land area and a tree. To make the land area look realistic, I'm drawing a silhouette of grasses and reflection of land area on water. The lighting comes from the sky near the horizon, so any high-raised object will have a reflection on water. For creating the reflection effect, I'm just taking very less paint and a lot of water and applying it underneath the land object in similar shape. Moving ahead with the tree, I am painting one major branch and many small branches. I am using ivory black again to draw the silhouette. When we draw branches, just ensure you take a really thin brush. And also, all the small branches should touch the main branch and should not be left hanging in the air. Also remember, the branches should not be too straight. That's not how it looks in reality. It should have few bumps here and there to make it more realistic. Tree will also create a shadow on water. It should be drawn like a mirror image. Every single detail need not be drawn again. Major details alone needs to be captured accurately, like the bark of the tree, its major branches, and the direction they flow. I'm now lightening the shadow and also the water body using a wet brush without any paint. This will help in lifting off few paint and ease off any harsh edges created to give it a really smooth look. Now I'll be adding little bit more paint to make it look vibrant. With this, we have completed this beautiful scenery. Hope you guys liked watching it. Give it a like, share, and also your comments on what you thought of this tutorial. Also, if you attempt to paint this, do tag me on my Instagram account provided in the description box below. If you're new here, do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of my new videos. Happy creating, guys!